Just doing some interstitial Discord maintenance in the background. I like I'm not how to best phrase this. I'm not so insecure that I avoid talking about my feelings. That's the most frustrated Guild Wars has made me in a really long, but in a positive, like in a competitive way. Not in like a, oh, I hate this game, I'm gonna stop playing this game way, but like in a, I feel a competitive drive to improve because I think I was really close to doing something on a lot of those fights and never actually figured it out. So I hit up Liffy and Zik with a DM and was like, what am I missing in those fights? You two are both more experienced than I am. What was I not seeing? What was I doing wrong? What can I improve on for next time? It's been a very long time since I felt like that. I've either felt like the fights are too easy and I don't need any help on them, or I felt like the fights are so incredibly lopsided that there's no point in trying to figure something out. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Speaking of figuring things out, we gotta figure this factory out. Now that I have steady iron and steady copper, would really like to actually start manufacturing things. So let's reposition a couple elements in space. Radar for now can just go here. Bring all you guys out here. And I think where I'm going to run assembly stuff is like probably down through this big section of things. So we can clean all this up. It is going to turn off our science production briefly, but that's fine. Feel like I can only claim responsibility for so much because of the size difference. Yeah, but that's like loser mentality. Respectfully, that's loser mentality. I want to practice winner mentality, and instead of looking at a fight where I'm outnumbered 25 v 45 and going, I couldn't have done anything, numbers disadvantage, I want to look at those fights and be like, yes, I recognize that every person in squad is going to need to play out of their minds, but that includes me, and what could I have done to push myself from being like a 95% commander to a 100% commander in those situations. I'm I'm not like so bold that I am like we should have won every fight tonight and it's unfair. But I am like there's no way that I played perfectly. I think I played really well tonight. I think the squad played really well tonight. But if I needed to find a way to be better, where could I have found that in those fights? And I don't mean this as it's going to sound like a humble brag. I don't mean it as a humble brag. I'm just describing my own personality. I recognize that some people are not going to feel that way, and they're going to be like, I'm satisfied with how well I did. That's not my world. I'm not satisfied with how well we did tonight, even though I think we did really well. And rather than pass that on to other people and be like, other people in the squad should have played better to cover for my mistakes, I'm like, no, I need to find ways that I could have been even better than I was in order to acquire victory. It's a weird feeling. Like I'm not it's again, it's going to sound like the meme of the guy who's like, I'm not mad, but I'm not mad. I'm frustrated, but I'm not mad. It's like a positive frustration. My balls? There you are. Okay, so realistically, what do we need? The first thing that needs to get set up here is ammo. And we're going to need a lot of it. So give me... Start me, like, here. Just so I have enough room to work. Give me something like that, because we're going to need a lot of ammo. And I think I'm going to do something a little funky with the orientation of these, these crafting machines. I probably should have started with belts now that I think about it, but too late now. So you're going to split here. No, you're going to split back one. You're going to split here. Because then you're going to go underground. And you're going to go underground. And you're going to come around like this. This is why I should have set up belts first. Well, you are going to feed in like this. You are going to make ammo. You're hooked up. And then you are going to come down like this. You're going to live here. You're going to live here. You're going to be an ammo box. And I'm going to use long-handed inserters to pull it back out. This pollution cloud's a mess. I want to try and get to the point where I can unlock cars before I start clearing the rest of those nests, but we'll, ooh, you need to move up a little bit. So, inserter, belt, inserter. Actually, I can move you up by one even. Just because I want to do something a little different. Like, that's fun. How much power do you use? 21 and 15? It's like not even that different. And also, long-handed inserters are significantly faster than yellow inserters. So that's ammo done. Next, I want to do belts. And belts, let's see if I can remember how this is supposed to look. Because there's a blueprint for belts that's actually like kind of standard that I like to use. Oh, but it needs gears on a belt. All right, I'm gonna have to set up temp manufacture then. Give me one here and one here. You're gonna pull iron. Give me 5 of you. So you're just gonna do something like this for the time being. Because I don't have gears available on my main bus. You come down here. You're gonna make gears. You're gonna make belts. And then I'm gonna need to power you. I need to power you. Belt's done. What else needs just iron? You could belt. You could set up. You know what? I think it actually is worth it to belt gears. Give me another 6 of these. It's just going to make my life so much easier down the road. And I'll keep doing the same kind of like weirdo configuration. You know what? I'm actually gonna... Sorry, I swear this is the last time I'm gonna check on DM. Check on Discord. Okay. Quaggin, if you wanted to participate in that discussion, it's in Cornerstone General. I'm just gonna spin it up there as well. I want to get as much feedback as possible. Alright, this is going to be gears taken care of. And then these are going to get belted right back out here. Lovely. Lovely stuff. How many do you make per second? 1 per second? You're going to be putting out 6 per second. 6 per second will fit on half of a belt. But if I wanted to make it look a little nicer, I could compress the belt down a bit by doing something like this. Just to make sure I'm using both sides. And then the last thing I want to do is science. So give me 10. No, I am going to have to handcraft the cables. That sucks. Well, if anything comes to mind, let me know. So what are we short on right now? Not really anything, which is a nice spot to be in. I do think one of the things that I could be working on right now is turret creeping, though. Oh, did I put the radar back down? I did put the radar back down. Alright, so the radar is working. I need to kill this and this. That should probably be next on my to-do list. So I want, like, 4 turrets. My only grievance with that is it's going to leave this section of the base undefended. 2, 3, 4... You know what? No. No. How are you going to work this exactly? Answer it, you're not. You don't even have turrets. Yeah, I think we might need to kill this lab construction and then move it to the back of our queue. It's out of bullets. You're out of bullets down here at the corner. That's fine, man. I make so many bullets now. Look at all these. We actually have the production to defend this base now. I'm filling all these guys up. Give me 2 more turrets. 2 of them are just going to stay home and play defense. They should probably go like there. This is so scuffed. Don't look at that. It's horrible. I just don't want to lose any of these boxes that are holding important shit. And I don't need it to last forever, I just need it to last long enough for me to clear out these nests. Kill this, move it to the back again. I think if I get rid of these 2 nests, I'm going to reduce a lot of the pressure that's currently on the base defenses. Also, you don't appear to have any worms. That's going to be a problem for you. Because the worms are really the only things that can kill these turrets reliably. There's one down. Still have 90 bullets left. I'm gonna hope that's good enough. You have 2 worms and a big welcome party. Let's go take care of that welcome party first. You could come over here, please. This is why we have armor. It's also why we brought repair packs. And then let's start creeping up. Oh, you have more than... You have like 3 worms. So I want you to be out of range of those worms. And then this one I'm going to get like in your guts. Okay. Prepare you. We're both out of ammo. I don't think I'm going to have enough ammo to finish clearing this nest. I gotta go back home. That was like 150 bullets that we spent on clearing 2 nests. So we're really consuming that stuff at a pretty frightening rate. But this is important for the security of the base. It will give us the freedom to expand as much as we like. There's still stuff coming from the south, so there's definitely a nest down there. Another 300 should be good. Maybe make like another 5 repair packs. Also, before you leave, get science going. Just automate it. Because then even when you're gone, it'll still be working. So how do you want to do this exactly? I think you want like splitter here. And then you want a splitter here. Or underground here. And then you want splitter here. And then you want 2 undergrounds. Those are going to go here. And they're going to go here. And then you're going to have a belt come down like that. You need 1 more splitter. This is going to come around here. And your factories are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You also need more trees. Because you have run out of power pole. So next time you go kill that nest, bring some with. And play it safe. Do not lose these nice factories that you just built to biters. You do not need 100. 50 will do you just fine. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. Just have to go take care of some unfinished business. I'm not looking at Discord. I'll check it after I end stream. Oh, I put them both in the same turret. Whoops. So where the hell did my other bullets go? Pull you guys up a bit. Clear out all the garbage. You guys can come up here. I'll pull you up. And you're gonna get, like, right in their faces. Good. Move these over here. And then just help my turret boys out. Lovely. That is not the end of the biters, but it is the end of the biters that we are able to see. And I'm going to take all of these trees with me before I head back to the base, because I can hold them. We're still quite a ways away from steel-based power poles, unfortunately. So we're just going to bring all this with us. Alright. Make some of them, grab some more copper when we get back to the base. Now, we can finally automate science the way that we want it to. Power is also going to need an update fairly soon, probably after I plug this giant science matrix in. So you're going to split here. Wrong way. And then you're going to come around this way, run down here. Why? Why not? Get all of you hooked up. You're going to make red science. It takes copper plates and gears. I'm going to need like 30 inserters. And then for the labs, I think I'll just have the labs sit like here. So I need to leave a ton of space for these things. Because eventually we're going to have a belt here, and actually a belt here. So the labs are going to run like this. And then when green science is done, we'll plug it in like that. So I'm fine side loading these for now. We will just have the belts that carry red science have to move the farthest, because then we don't have to deal with them later. That's producing. Then you're going to need power. Ooh, that's not... No, it will work. We're just going to have to upgrade them to big power poles eventually. It'll work the way I want it to. You're all going to go like that. Plug you in. Now we've got 10 labs making science. That should be more than enough to burn us through all of the red science. Let's go ahead, because we know we're going to need to shortly, and plug 2 more boilers in. In fact, we might need to now. Yep, we are already redlining the grid. So we're going to need 2 more U to come in. Connect you up. We're still kind of close to redlining the grid. Alright, make me 2 more. Did not mean to make that belt. You go here. You go here. Give me the fast inserter. Hook these up to power. Hook you up to fuel. There we go. Alright, that's a reasonably healthy place for the grid to be at. Now, as our red science kind of toils away, I think I would like to know just how bad or just how far our pollution cloud reaches. So we're going to put down a couple more radar. And I also have the power poles to do this at this point because all of these are going to need to run back to base. So right here is where it stops overlapping. If you look at the mini-map in the top right. So you're going to go right there. And then we're just going to run this power back to base. I'm not going to bother defending it. If it dies, I can rebuild it. I just need it to tell me what's out there so that I know if I need to be proactive about my defense instead of being reactive. Done. And lo and behold. So we should actually probably go and deal with that right now. I have enough ammo, I have enough turrets. But my pollution cloud is about to make that nest a problem. And it's at the undefended corner of the base too, so it's like doubly important that we take care of it. Clear out all the stragglers. And then start creeping. You guys want to come here? There we go. Let's just get it taken care of quick, shall we? Done. You can do a lot with 6 turrets. Then we're going to run 1 radar up from where this radar currently is, and we're going to run 1 down. Basically, I want to make a 9x9 grid of radars. Or a 3x3 grid of radars. I want to place 9 total. So we're going to send you straight up, and eventually this radar is also going to cover this iron patch up here that we want to hit. That's going to be our steel iron patch, basically. So we're going to need to make sure that we can defend that. That's the overlap point. I'll put you there. And then we'll go ahead and run you straight down. And then we'll also run you straight down from here. And that will be the west end of the base, I think, covered as far as the pollution cloud goes. Oop. Give me a few extras, please. much further out do you need to go? A little further. Right there. Run you back up. Alright. Radar's online on west end of the base, which is the vulnerable side of the factory right now. So it's really the only side that I kind of care about radar coverage on right now. We'll let those spin for a bit. We'll see what they find, and in the meantime, we'll keep expanding this out. With green science. And just prepare to put it in briefly. So you're going to come out here. You're going to come out here. You're going to come out here. I need... How many factories do I need? Give me 5. Because that's the ratio that I'm going to want. Make sure we have enough iron and copper to keep working as well. We're using up almost all of our iron right now, but that is going to stop once this ammo box hits saturation. And actually, I'm not going to have you fill all the way up. I also probably shouldn't have you fill all the way up. So the ratio that I want here is going to be something like this. Because you're going to make copper wire. And you're going to make electric circuit. So you make 2, 4, 6 per second. You consume 3, 6 per second. So if I set up a series of inserters like this, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and then 2 each here. No, 3 here. No, 2 here. Good enough. I believe that will keep me ratio accurate on making these. I also hate that because it's not going to line up. So let's do a little bit of this instead. You're fine to stay like that. And then these instead need to go like... I don't know, this. The inserter ratio isn't right, but the important thing is that it looks nice. And it does look nice. So we're going to take one of these and we're going to make it 3 times, because that's all we have room for, which is going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 of you. We can put the power poles in. Like so. We're also going to need inserters for that. And it's iron that we're out of, so we'll go steal a few more from the furnaces. Radar coverage expanding. Good. That's going to be a problem, but we have good turret coverage on that side, so we can go and deal with it later. But there's a really nice stone mine out there, and there's a really nice copper mine out there. So we're going to want to expand that. I guess the other thing I could do is I could just upgrade all these to blue inserters. Anyway, you're going to be copper, so you're going to need a splitter. You're going to need an underground. There, actually. Because the splitter is going to live here. You're both going to continue past. The underground is going to come out there. Then you're going to generate... You're going to take in iron plates, and you are going to spit out green circuits, which are going to rejoin the bus here. So there's going to be a splitter here, which means there's going to be an underground for copper here. So copper is going to go that far. Gears is going to go that far, and then they're both going to rejoin with an underground there. Plug some of my new inserters in. To you, I'm gonna need 1, 2 splitters. I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3 undergrounds. Splitter here. Splitter here. And put the rest of the assemblers in. And put the rest of the inserters in. And put the rest of the power poles in. Hate that. Yeah, at least the rest line up nice and square. Okay. And then I need 6 of you. You go like this, you go like this, you go like this. You come down like this. Give me a couple extra belts. And then you guys are going to spit out like this. Put a splitter at the end of this as well. So it uses both sides. And now we can automate, like, everything. The first thing I'm going to do before I even set up the green science is I am going to make a... Give me 10 of these. I want a half belt of circuits. I want a half belt of iron plates. I want a half belt of gears. I want a half belt of copper. So I'm going to need 4 splitters, 4 undergrounds. And I'm going to make everything. I'm going to make miners. I'm going to make assemblers. I'm going to make inserters. I'm going to make splitters. I think I can do, because I'm not sure if they take belts. They do take belts. I'm not going to make inserters here. I'll still splitters. I'll still handcraft splitters. Turrets can get made here. It's going to be our everything store, basically. So it's going to start about here. And it's just going to run down like this. We'll start with 5, because I'm not actually sure how much is going to get made here. And I want it to be completely covered by power. I want 0 gaps. It's you two that are connected. I knew something wasn't connected. Here and here. So, you, inserters, sure. You, actually, no. You, mining drill. You, inserter. You, longhand inserter. You, inserter. You, blue inserter. And then I guess give me 2 more. You, assembly machine. You, turret. Give me 1 more. You, radar. Then let's build the manifold from hell to put all this stuff in. So it's going to have 2 belts running down like this. You're going to actually need to get backed up. So 1 goes there and 1 goes here. And I can just shove them in closer like this. And I actually needed the coverage in between the machines anyway, so that's great. Need 20 of these. Run both these belts all the way down. And then figure out how this manifold is going to work. So you're going to split off here. Something like this. It's probably easiest if I just make that be gears. The gears are going to come like that. The underground is going to run all the way through there. And then iron's just going to be chilling at the top. you're going to run under there. You're going to run under here. So that's one down. Then the other one is going to be iron and copper. So that's going to be like this and like this. Underground, turn, meet up here, pull this down, send it over here, send it over here. Plug in your iron and copper. You're going to go underground, you're underground, you're underground, and circuits are underground. So that's everything fed in. Now we just have to plug the inserters in, and we need boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here and here. Here and here. You feed into here. You're also going to need here and here. 2 of you are going to feed in here and here. Here and here. I also want to production cap these so they don't drain all of my resources. So the red squares are squares that machines can't insert into. And it's just going to keep them from draining all of my base's resources as they try to assemble the insane amount of products that I've queued up. Otherwise, this little assembly here is going to drink everything that my base produces. And I can't be having that. Here, here, you need to get extended down by 1. Here, 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 here. But on the bright side, now we're just going to have a ton of boxes that automate all the important stuff that we need to consume on a regular basis. Actually, you don't need to insert. I can just grab inserters from here. I don't need 2 inserters. Radar progress. That's a problem, that's a problem, that's a problem. That's also kind of a big base. That's 6 nests. I still haven't seen oil either. We have a number of problems right now. So this is drinking almost all of my base's production, which is great. Like, the iron belt is moving almost consistently. I want to set up one more small thing, and that is green science, and then I can leave and I can go start clearing nests again. Which I think is my biggest problem right now. So I'm going to need another 12 of you, 14 of you. Not above doing a little bit of extra handcrafting. I can also upgrade all of these to use blues, because I think I actually need blues to truly get throughput. No, you're not consuming the green circuits fast enough. That's not actually a production bottleneck right now. Okay. So that should speed that up a little bit. Let's grab a little extra bullets, just in case we come under attack while we're working out here. So for green science, we need belt and we need inserter. So I guess I could just eat it off of this belt. Like, you go here, you go here, you go here, and then I'll reconnect you like that. You're going to make belt. You're going to make inserter. I need some reds. So a little something like that should work fine. Although, if I remember from other games, I think you need to be a little faster. Like, it's not quite 100%. So we'll do this. And then I'll run you through a splitter. And it would go gap, belt, inserter. Fits almost perfectly. We need more belt. Which I guess like this belt factory down here is like a little ancillary because I could just tack it on to the Omnicraft belt, but we'll live. So you come down like this. You come down like this. That's not going to be right. Let's do them in the middle like a normal person. Good. Good. You make green. You run straight down here, around here, and then sync up with that belt. So now these will pull green science off the belt as well, and I can queue up all of the green research while I am away from the base clearing biter nests. Give me another some of you just in case. You guys are close to redlining. I should add a few more because when the labs kick back on, they may end up pushing the power grid over the edge. I would not like that to happen while I am departed from the base. Should also bring 2 radar with me so that I can clear them while I'm up there, or so I can place radar while I'm up there. Keep an eye on what's going on. 22 will do. And then when we get back, we obviously have an iron shortage. We're going to need to clear that up. Iron is definitely our limiting factor, but the reason it's our limiting factor is because we're only using like half the iron patch. So there's a lot of untapped potential in that iron mine right now that we can just extract instead. Alright, off we go. Would this be easier with a car? Yeah, but we don't have a car yet. And we could wait to research a car, but I'd rather be proactive and just to recruit these nests. We have more bullets than we will ever need. We have 6 turrets. We could be really greedy and just go for physical projectile too, but I think I'd rather work on things that are productive. And things that are productive to me seem like electric energy distribution, so we can stop chopping trees to get power. You can also start working on piercing rounds when we get back, which is fun. You can also make a handful of grenades. We might as well be auto-crafting something while we're out here. No, only give me 3. And we're just going to march this line forward. Although I would love to be able to hit the worm with it. I think we can right about there. Sure can. Alright, let's fix these turrets. Can't stop progress, biters. No matter how hard you may try. Lovely. Now, where's the radar need to go? Down a little bit. Down and over. So right here. And right here. Probably needed to bring more power poles. Copper is not our limiter, which means that I can actually just chop down trees. If I want to be able to make more. Cancel these grenades. I would really love to have trains by the end of the stream. We'll see if it's doable. Okay, there's one radar linked up. Grab some of these trees to take with you. There's a second lake up there, which is kind of interesting. We do know where uranium is now, which is nice. But we still have no hint of crude oil. And we're going to need crude oil for when we get to blue science. So I would like my radars to be able to turn some of that up. Good? No, not quite. Right there. And then we're going to bring you back down. We'll clear out the two nests to the south, and then I think we'll actually have our whole poison cloud defended, or pollution cloud. So that would feel real nice. Like, the walls around the base were a temporary measure. What we really need to be defending actively is our pollution cloud. Oh, I almost got it, like, exactly. It's right here. Love it. We are about to run out of wood again, but I think I see some trees up ahead. Yeah, here's a dead forest. Grab some of you guys out of here. Actually, we're probably pretty close to where the radar goes. Goes right there. And then we're pretty close to the base. Let's go draw the first wave away. Three turrets isn't quite enough firepower. Stop that. That initial surge anyway. After that, it's fine. Alright, E distribution. Give me military science pack. I'm really just going to queue these up semi-randomly. Because we're not in a position to make use of any of them, but we're not in the base. And they all research fairly quickly. You have no worms? Oh, it's over for you. Get absolutely shredded. Way easier than I thought. 2 stone mines and a copper mine. Semi-secured. Like, not exactly secured, but... Logistics 2 is actually going to move us towards trains, though, so I should grab it. And then I think this is the last radar emplacement that we need to put down. And also maybe the last nest that we need to clear. Anything we do after this, we should be able to do in a car. Hello. There we go. Radar. It's right there. Top you up. Alright, what are we working with down here? 2 nests. No worm. I don't give a fuck, man. Send it. Alright, with that, the base is secure. We have, well, except for this little corner down here, we've basically scanned our whole poison cloud. And we're reasonably sure there's nothing in it. What else have we found? A 3.3 iron, a 2.5 iron, a 740,000 iron, backup copper patch. We haven't found a backup coal patch yet, and we still haven't found oil, but we need to let our radar tick for a little bit just to tell us what else is out there. So we're going to do that. If we still can't find anything, we'll hop in a car, we'll go drive around for a bit. We've unlocked military science, we've unlocked medium and big electric bolts. We need steel for all of these things. So steel is probably what we should set up next. But first, let's fix this iron supply. Because by the time we get back here, we should have a ton of drills sitting in storage. Maybe like 2 stacks, if I had to guess. Yeah, we're so light on iron. Yeah, almost exactly 2 stacks. 2 stacks and 2. So now that defenses are secured, we will be taking everything. Here and here. Run these all the way back down. These are going to expire very quickly, but that's fine. That one's also going to expire very quickly, but that's fine. Those are going to expire very quickly, but that's fine. The sooner they run out, the less I have to worry about them. And then we need to build some splitters to actually keep these things distributing evenly. Take you, you're going to get copied here and here. And then extend your power grid. You're not in the right place. Speaking of power grid, looks like it's holding up fine. Spoke too soon. There is the yellow light of I don't have enough power. So we're going to need to tack another 2 of these on. And also I'll throw out this 7 iron that I acquired randomly. Stick you back into this machine. here, you go here. You go here, you go here. And then you eat there, start feeding that. Things are looking good. Iron supply should be improving pretty dramatically after this. Copper supply looks fine. Coal supply looks fine. So the next thing I need to be working on is steel, then. Actually, I should work on walls. I need to add, like, one more smelting rack, I think, to take care of all of this. But we're also going to need basic stone out of this as well. So it's going to be a little... It's going to be a little divided. We'll go here and here. We can just extend it off the end of the way the iron works. Good. Now, where am I going to put a stone smelting rack? I don't need a lot. Maybe what I can do is this. This is going to look a little wild, but again, we're kind of building a spaghetti base, so it's okay, we'll live. The first thing I actually want to do is finish this coal. Finish plugging the rest of this in, so that you know how far that's actually going to extend. You go there, there, there. That wall just barely does not need to move, but for the grace of God. You're going to turn in like that. Give me one of you. You're going to merge in like that. Okay, that's copper. That's coal taken care of. And now that we know where coal goes, we can figure out where stone is going to go. Do, 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 do. So I want all of the stone to merge in one single location. It's actually going to come up one from that. Kill. Split. So that's all of our stone centralized. Then I'm going to split it again. I actually hate this. I want to go the other way. It's not even like a minor cosmetic detail. I just need it to be pulled that way. So you split again. You're going to come off here. You're going to run that way. And then you, because stone brick really does not take a lot to smelt, are going to get fed into a line of smelters that just runs along here for as much space as I have, which is going to be that, apparently. More inserters, alright. And this matters because we need stone for rails. We're very obviously going to have to use a lot of trains out here. And brick matters for wall because I'm going to need to defend these outposts. We're going to have a bunch of satellite mining operations, and each of those is going to be generating pollution, which means each of them is going to be generating biter attacks. Which means that each of them is going to require a bit of active defense. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to get ammunition out there, but we can figure that out later. It's not that important. I absolutely refuse to abide ugly wiring. So this we have to fix. It's not negotiable. I can handle a spaghetti base. I cannot handle spaghetti wire. You're going to be the attachment point because you're the only one that actually lines up. Oh, you also line up, actually. But you can get killed. And you also line up. You need to go. You need to go. And then you two connect. Good? I think that's good. You're going to be coal. You're going to snake in like this. You're going to snake out like this. And then you're going to turn and you're going to do a weird little pivot thing. You're going to run under there. And then you're going to follow the coal belt in. And that's how that's going to work. I also need to hoover up a bit of iron here. Logistics 2 is done. Give me stuff to keep busy. You're going to go like that. Put that iron in there. You come through here. You go up this way. Come over here. Hook in there. That fuels the smelters. Stone brick done. Put it on the bus. You have no belt left. We're going to need to do some finagling to actually get it plugged into here, but I'm up for it. For now, you can just run along here. All of these power poles are actually ancillary. Don't need any of those. Get ready for one of the ugliest things you've ever seen in your life. You've been warned. I'm not pleased about it either. But it puts stone on the belt. Or it puts bricks on the belt. Here they come. But I also do still need to put stone on the belt. Oh no, that's the stone belt over there. I already thought of that. I'm a genius. Thank goodness. But where's this gonna go, man? Like, how you fitting this onto the assembly that you've got already? Because it's gonna need to go around that. Are you gonna run it under the steam boilers? No, that's crazy. Just bump your power poles back by one. And run it where the power poles were. So, oh, you come out. You're gonna come out to here, and then that's gonna form the connection with the generators. And then these guys come down here. And now you can run this straight across. Oop. And then you just bump this up by one. And now you have stone on the belt. Ugly, horrible, hate looking at it, functional. All the hallmarks of a spaghetti base. How's radar looking? What have you found? You found backup coal. Good. You found a huge nest that we're going to need to take care of. Okay. You found oil. Tiny oil, but it's oil. And that is good. And then this out here. This is going to be our steel mine. I don't currently have a great way to get coal out to it. So I think how it's going to work for the time being is it's just going to get belted directly back into the base. And that's just going to be how we live. Landfill done. Let's start working towards trains. We're getting reasonably close to being able to set them up. I can squeeze one more in right at the top here. They're gonna expire soon, but it's better than nothing. It's a vision. Are the power poles going somewhere? We've set up a very rudimentary 9x9 radar. Just to keep things scouted a bit. Because I'm getting close to needing oil. Well, actually, there's pretty good oil down there. We're gonna have to clear that corner of nests out. But yeah, that's the beginnings of my radar grid. So that I can do some initial scouting. And then it's also nice for a lot of these peripheral patches because we can just plug them into where the radar array is already. Two of you. I should have brought more iron out here, but I think it'll be fine. No, I should do the one that's closest to the base, just to save on like 10 belts. So you're gonna turn here. You're gonna turn here. You're gonna turn here. Splitters. Done. Actually, I'm just gonna run you this way. I should also plug you in before I leave. How worried do I need to be about this being out here by itself? Not that worried. There is nothing that is immediately going to threaten this outpost. So we're going to need to come back later, and we're going to need to wall it in, but for now, we can skip it. And I do mean later we're going to have to come back and do it. Because we're starting to get to the point where this stuff is so far away that practically you can't really run to it if something happens. That's engines done. Give me railway. Red belt's still too expensive to be worth it. Probably. Probably, but we're really close. And I can always just come back and upgrade it. Now the question is, where do I want this to plug in? Because we're not blessed with coal right now. What sucks is that I actually want to plug it in here. And I want a third smelter array. But no, that really is probably like the best place to put it, because I just want to leech off of this copper belt, and I don't want to touch the one that runs to the boilers, because I don't need the boilers running out of coal. Speaking of, I gotta plug in another couple boilers, because we're maxing our power grid again. And because we're consuming all the iron we make, I gotta hoover it off the belt like a vacuum cleaner. So we're already kind of outgrowing our walls, which was expected. We knew this would happen. So we can tidy up a bit in here. There's a lot of this that I could just let robots do later, but I'm going to do it now instead because it's therapeutic in some ways. You go here, you go here. That's bad. Do not mix that belt. How are you going to make that work? I hate it, but I'm really trying to embrace the spaghetti here, so it's going to go something like this. I hate that so much. Because now I don't even know where I'm going to route the stone. Give me one burner. There's a voice in the back of my head that's like... Well, first of all, there's a voice in the back of my head that says, screw the stone. Like, don't even deal with it. But then there's also a voice in the back of my head that's like, once you unlock trains, just refactor everything. Pivot to a train base immediately. Because we have so much real estate in this colossal desert that you can kind of afford to. You're not really impeded by terrain, you're not impeded by massive forest clear-cutting projects, you can kind of just go anywhere you want. Is this set up as rail world? Nope, lighters expand here, because artillery is fun. I'm gonna use both sides of the belt. So I want the steel to be like here. So let me just map this out. You're gonna go like that. Then you're gonna go like this. I don't know how many I need, but let's say that many. You're gonna go like this. This wall's gonna come out and it's gonna get moved. Also, instead of sitting here and building the steel array, you need to start automating walls now. Just do it now. Automate your walls now. You will thank yourself later when you come back in like 20 minutes and you can build fortifications around your outpost. You need assemblers to do that. Build for some. You're also going to need belt. And it doesn't really matter where you put it right now, so just shove it here. Train is technically ready, but we're not going to be doing anything with it yet because we don't have steel yet. But as soon as we have steel set up, I'm going to handcraft like 20 engines. And by handcraft, I mean just build an assembler, stick it in the assembler, wait, and then take it out of the assembler. And after that, we're going to be off to the races. Build fast and break things. Walls really eat bricks, so I think we're going to need fast inserters for all of this. I also don't remember how many walls get... No, you're not going to need to do that. Don't worry about it. It's 5 brick for every wall. You don't need to split them on the back end. Wall. Good. Alright, now you can go spend like 5 minutes designing that steel array. Because the base is doing something while you're gone. I was really highly motivated. I'd like set up military science, but I need steel for that as well for the piercing rounds. So can't do that. No, not you. We could do like a janky red belt in the middle setup for steel, but instead I'm just going to do this. Like this. Yeah. So this belt down the middle is going to be coal, and it is going to feed the steel smelters. And then these two belts coming in like this way. Now, the iron should come up first. Yeah, this needs to go. The iron has to come up first. So, number 1, split your coal. Number 2, get more iron. Good enough. Number 3, tear the wall down to about here. And then if I decide I want to continue, it's going to go that way. You go underground here. I'm going to need 2 splitters. One is going to split here, and one is going to split way over here. No, I'm not going to need 2 splitters. I can do it with 1. And then 1 is going to be here, offset by 1. Coal comes through here. No, I am going to need 2 splitters, because I need a splitter for coal in the middle, as well as 1 on each side. You just go straight down the middle. You're going to go like this. You actually do need to get moved. It's not going to be offset by 1. It's just going to be like that. Oh, do I do this? Is there a way for me to make this elegant? I don't think so. I think I need to do it like that. Which, again, I hate, but it works. It looks horrible, but it'll function. Then, I need to do, like, cursed weaving here. How is this going to work? Wait, hold on. Because this is going to be the iron in. No, wait, there's a better way to do this. I want to offset you... I do want to offset you like this. And then you're going to come down 1 more. Yeah. That's it. All right. So this is going to be iron in. And then iron comes out here. And then it's going to go under again. Iron ore, that is. Iron ore is going to come in here. Come out here. We can set up this side now. Can't wait to have bots. We're not a million miles from bots, but it's not going to happen in stream. We're probably going to do trains this stream and then be done. And then next time we play is going to be oil plus possibly bots. Oil plus bots would be quite a bit to get through. But I guess it's not impossible. Just having steel up for today is actually going to make me quite happy. You save yourself so much time if these are big power poles. So just do it now, which is going to entail hand making a bit of steel, which is going to entail a janky way to power that inserter. But if I put mediums down the middle, they'll actually reach to the far side of a 2x2 smelter. And then the end of this wall can actually stay where it is for now. I don't know where I'm going to route steel as an output yet. Because it's going to be pretty claustrophobic down on this side, since it's also where I sent everything else so far. But I don't need to solve that problem now. I need to solve it in like 15 minutes when I'm done running belt from that mine all the way back here. You have made me 1 steel plate. That is not enough for me to make a medium electric pole. You need to pick up the pace. I need to pick up the pace. I need to, like, have more smelters work. We've unlocked pump, we've unlocked barrel, we've unlocked storage tank. Well, technically two, but an inserter grabbed one. One of my inserters got excited and was like, I'm contributing. Look at me, I'm helping. So now we can do this. And we can keep two of them running. I can't blame him for being excited. Like, it's fun to contribute. But, I don't know. That's all I got. I want to set up just a little bit more steel production, and then I'm just going to go run the belt directly here. And then when I get back, ideally, I have enough steel to plug everything in. So I'm going to need a mountain of transport belt for this. Let's go stock up. I can pilfer you. You've served your purpose. Vaguely remember something about ghost power poles and dragging. I could, but like, I know where they're gonna go. I find the ghost placement to be really helpful for like planning things out when you're still trying to like think through it, because you can cut paste blueprints instantly, like ghost blueprints. But for that furnace array, I'm like, I know where it's gonna go. And not placing manually via ghost, that I don't know. I thought the only way you could get around not doing manual placement was either like click drag, which is not going to work with ghosts, or bots, which I obviously don't have yet. Alright, let's run you all the way down here. The journey of the long belt. The long iron belt. And eventually we will replace this thing with a red belt. Just because that's really going to increase our throughput. I'm going to say I can turn like here. I think I've actually kind of overshot it. Specifically click drag with ghost power poles like a special feature. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, we overshot it a little, but that's fine. A little bit of extra room never killed anybody. So that's going to be coming in now. That's all our red inserters that we need. I have no idea if this thing is ratio perfect or not, and I also don't really care. Because right now I just need steel, and we're nowhere close to the level of production we'd need to like saturate belts anyway, so who really cares about the ratio? It just lines up nice with our other smelting arrays. And then I need what? Yellows? Yeah, you're out of yellows. Okay. Guess I could route steel like here. Let me actually earmark that in. That's not a horrible place for steel to go. Oh, I guess I'm seeing the problem. No, I can... This works. I can work with this. We need like 2 undergrounds. I actually just want to plug this in right now to see how it works. These turrets also need to go. We are scrapping a lot of our defenses right now. It's not lost on me. So you're going to go through here. You're going to go through there. I need one more. Because then you're going to go through here. And you're going to do like this little curly Q maneuver through there. That's how we get steel into the rest of the base. And then as for where it's going to go, half of it's going to run down this side. It's going to join up here. The other half is going to run down this side. It's going to join up here. And then off you go. Like that part, I actually think looks very elegant and nice. All the rest of the cursed routing that we've used in this section of the base, don't like it. Okay, well, let's try this. Shift Q is ghost. But I have to click drag the ghost. It doesn't want to click drag because I'm not actually placing them at max length, which is probably why it's getting irritated. So if that is a special feature, I don't know that it would work for the way I'm doing it right now. Because I'm placing them way closer than they actually need to be. For the sake of aesthetics. And then do you reach? You don't reach? That's fine. You don't need to reach. You go here, here, and then you go here. If I have a ghost, then I click drag to actually place them, even if they're closer than they need to be, it still works. Alright. So if I have a ghost, then I click drag to actually place. Even if they're closer than it needs to be, it still works. Shift Q. Shift click? Nope. Shift click just disconnects them all. Give me the ghost, please. Control Q? No. Shift Q. I've forgotten all my keypins. I thought I had it. Give me fluid wagon. I'm gonna need that shortly. And then rob me of more steel off of this belt. Oh, we're a copper. We're not out of steel. Like if I copy paste. Oh, if I copy paste something to make ghosts. Gotcha. It'll place the power poles. That I can try. Because this side is done now. So if I go Control C, grab this, flip it, Control V. Nah, puts them in as ghost still. Like, it does the connections the way they're supposed to go, but it doesn't actually place them. I think it's restricted to a bot thing. Yeah, it puts them in as ghosts, yeah. You guys good? I think this is good. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So if I just drag. Okay. It took me a while to get there, but I understand now. So that's steel done. I am a little concerned about you. You probably need to go. I guess let's go take care of you. We have 16 turrets on us and like 700 ammunition. That should be plenty. Ooh, actually, hold on. Look at all this shit we're consuming in this mining rig. Also, we're lighting our power grid again. We're going to need to clean this up again. Our iron production is woeful. But what we do have now is we have the steel furnaces, so we could upgrade all these to steel furnaces. You come here. You come here. I need one of you. You go here. You get extended out. You come here and here. Extend the grid out. You happy now? Barely. Just barely you're happy. We're still so far from nuclear, too. Anyway, let's go clear this nest out to the south before it becomes problematic, and also take a look at just how big that oil field is down there. And then after we do fluid wagon, we should... In fact, here they come. I see them on the map now. Right, there's that dealt with. As soon as we hit medium evolution, this is going to become significantly harder. But we might as well make as much progress as we can. Also, it's a really small field. I can already see it. Be fast. There you go. Be faster. Be faster. Don't get stuck on things. Alright, we're good. Little scary, but we're good now. And that should take care of that. Love it. How big is this oil patch? Oh, there's... Okay, the second one is not that bad either. This will be okay. We're going to have to clear 3 relatively big nests to get at it. And I don't want to do that yet because we're not quite ready to actually get out there and expand. We're going to have to clear these 4. We got to put a car together. I think it's time to build the throwaway assembler to build our 8 engines. Just put together a car. And put together a train and get pump jacks and actually get out there. Which is probably where we're just going to end stream. I'm going to build the car, build the oil train station, and then we'll say we're done. So let's start queuing up some rails now that we have steel income. I also don't have train stations unlocked yet. We'll have to get that taken care of. You guys chilling? Yes, man. Steel's backing up. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, give me assembler. You're gonna make engines. You get a stack of steel. You get a stack of gears. As soon as I find the iron for it. Oh, I need to automate pipe still. I haven't automated pipes. I can tack that onto the belt sub-factory here because all it takes is iron. You're going to go here, you're going to go here. I mean, it's going to matter that we automate pipe since we're about to unlock fluids. You can go there, you can go here. And then you can go here, you can go here. You're going to be pipe. You're going to be underground pipe. Limit you to that much. Limit you to this much. Okay, pipe and underground pipe done. Put your gears in. Those can also probably be blues. Just to keep the pipes moving. And then I'm going to handcraft another 100. And we'll start the assembler working on engine. Not ready for automating engine at this point. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Don't need to automate engine yet at this point, but we'll be getting there soon because blue science requires it. And then when we have engine automated, we can just slurp up a little off the top. We can use that for making our trains and our cars, etc. Our tank, when we get to tank. In fact, tank will probably be a good natural stopping point for when we stream on Friday. Okay, you get to work. I'll come back and check on you in a bit. I'm just going to keep making rail in the meantime. I also probably need to make a couple pumps. How many are out here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're probably just going to need a one... I'm going to run all my trains double-headed, because double-headed is just so much easier to work with. But for the oil, I'm probably just going to run one ones. Because I don't... Like, you get a lot of oil at the start, and you don't use a lot of oil at the start, but eventually that's probably going to turn into like a 1-8-1 rather than a 1-1-1. We'll see. Just chill while our engines build, while we wait for Fluid Wagon to finish. I don't really have anything pressing to be working on right now, I don't think. I could actually be upgrading into steel furnaces to increase my iron throughput. Maybe steel would be a better choice. You are consuming... You're not consuming that whole belt, actually. Yeah, I can upgrade you into steel furnaces, then. Get you guys producing just a little bit faster. Generating ever more pollution. Fluid wagon done. I would like train stops next. Alright, let's see if that's enough iron for the time being. What do I need for you? Just a bunch of iron. Fair enough. We're making a ton of iron now. Oh, I missed one. How did you sneak through? Alright, one of you. And then we still need a ton of engines for the locomotive. Although I think I can make the car with... Yeah, with 2 more. I could just do the car. And that would at least allow me to travel around a little faster. Which I think has value. It's wild to see my shortcut bar completely empty. I haven't unlocked all the stuff I want to put on my shortcut bar yet. So I'm gonna wait to... Like, I usually don't start putting stuff on the shortcut bar until, like, I've unlocked blue belts. Or, I guess, turbo belts, now that we're in a space age world. But I probably should, like, turret on there, and, like, I should probably ammo on there, realistically. If I'm gonna be drip-feeding turrets. So the station for the refinery is going to go out here, because we've got a nice water source out here already. I'm going to run that rail right there. So let's bed that in. And then I'm probably going to run the rail through here. So basically out to like where the power poles are is where the rail is going to go. Which means we can also put that in. Rebuild defenses. I was actually thinking rather than rebuild defenses, create defenses at the iron mine. Or at the iron mine for steel. Because that's a vulnerability right now. But then I decided instead I was just going to wait for engines, because if I build the car, I can make it out there faster. Swing you around. Nope, that's going to clip with your radar already. You actually want to come in one more. Better. And then you know you're going to double track this eventually, so just put the second double track in now. Swing it through there, and run it past. And then potentially if you find oil in this direction, you're going to need it, so run this here. Run that there. I don't have signaling yet, so I don't need to worry about anything else. The basics of the rail network are laid. I'm not going to deal with, like, I'm not going to build stackers, anything like that. This is still a really small network. I can add stackers in locally if I need to. But I am going to put in the foundation for double track, so I make sure that I save myself the space that I'm going to need later. Take some of you. Oh, you're eating all the iron ore, of course. Like, I don't even need these anymore. And they don't draw power, so I guess I don't need to, like, get rid of them. But Har. So now that we have Car, we can go and establish defenses at the iron outpost. Also, you, my friend, need to be rebuilt. Okay, let's trim off the fat first. Clear all this out. Map out our perimeter. Something a little bit like this. We're going to have this run under the wall because it'll look neat. This is going to come around on this side. And then swing back up here. And that's going to be the basics. We're going to double wall it because we mean business. And each U is getting 50. $59 is good enough. 50. We have coverage there. Good. So that means that everything should reach. Oop, there we go. Life before bots is rough. Life before bots sucks. Life before, like, good personal roboports is rough, but life before construction bots sucks. This power pole needs to get moved in by 1. And I don't really have bullets for you. So I guess we'll go 50, 25, 25. Oh, no, wait, I do. I brought extras. You can have 50. It's okay. 50, 50. Oh. Never mind, we gotta do this corner too. This corner is gonna be very scuffed. But it's fine. It's chilling. There. Iron Outpost done, and has enough ammunition to last a while. Once it starts coming under attack, we can worry a bit more about how much it's being supplied. Check your turret coverage on it as well, though. Yeah, perfect. It is looking great. You're going to need a refill of pipe very soon. So let's go grab that for you. '21 engine is enough for 1 locomotive. Automated rail transportation is kind of getting close to done. I guess the other thing I could be doing is I could be running the rail out to the oil field, even though I can't actually build pump jacks yet. Oh, stone's the shortfall. Okay. I can fix that as well. Yeah, that's plenty. After we finish the initial oil, we'll automate that, but if all we're doing is running out to oil, like, doesn't matter. Can handcraft. Tidy, it's still kind of ugly. It's ugly, but it's livable, and it's, like, semi-functional. You're gonna have to clear all this up, too. You're gonna have to move that power pole. Alright, you've got a clear shot after that. That might need to go, too. Yeah, power pole's gonna need to go. Snip that. Technically, everything should still have coverage because I built a closed circuit. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, that radar's off. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, automated rail transportation gives me oil gathering. And that's everything that we should need to set up our first oil output. I have somehow gotten that wrong, but that's fine. I've somehow gotten it wrong twice. Well, we'll just swing you around that way, I suppose. And we'll just say that this will have to work. So then you're going to turn off. I didn't grab bullets. I can't even clear that nest out right now. I got to go back to base. Also, I'm kind of out of rail. It's all gone wrong. Although I can signal this junction now. Let's see. Gonna need 3 AU and 3 AU. 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah. Actually, probably. I think I'm actually gonna need 2 and 4. There. What am I short on for rail? Iron. I can acquire iron. Go see if you have enough engines for your second locomotive. Snip the end off of that. You don't, but you're getting there. Honestly, I know I'm only 2 streams in, and I don't have a ton that I can say about Factorio yet, but streaming Factorio is kind of sick. With my stream schedule. Because I only stream Variety for like an hour or 2 after Guild Wars is done. You could be using the car for this. You also didn't grab bullets. But I only stream for like an extra hour or 2 after Guild Wars is done. And anytime I play Factorio for a long period of time, like, 4 to 5 hours, something like that, I start to get decision fatigue. Where I'm like, the list of things that I have to work on is so long that I don't want to do any of them, so I just idle in my base and watch the machines work and nothing happens, and then it's 10 hours later and I'm on like an evolution factor of 0.9. And I have nothing. But this way, if I'm only playing like an hour at a time, there's a very clearly defined goal that I have for like what do I want to accomplish in this hour to hour and a half of game time. And it's actually way easier to stay focused. Like, I feel myself getting to that decision fatigue point right around now, but I'm like, all you have to do is hook up this oil train and finish pump jacks, and then you're done, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. So you're both going to go here. You're both going to be path signals, and then you're going to be full signals. Oh, I'm going to need one. I'm going to need two more that need to go on the interior. I'm going to need four more. Because then you go here and you go here. No, it hates that. But I want to isolate this junction. So I want trains going this way to ignore what's happening in this junction if someone's turning out that way. Which I guess technically this does. It does accomplish that task. Is there anything else I would need to be concerned about here? No, I think that junction's good enough. It won't deadlock, and I also don't think trains will slow down unnecessarily. Your struggle would be stopping at the hour, having the defined goal is solid. Well, you will note it's like 1:13 a.m. and not 1 a.m. I'm just going to do something for an extra hour or two after Guild Wars is done is really just like a rough guideline. Now, this is the part where it gets a little scary. Did I leave myself enough space to make it around this corner? No. I need to back you up by exactly one. Which is highly annoying. But it's going to look pretty... Wait, maybe I don't. Actually, maybe that's fine. I think maybe that's actually fine. Oil gathering done. What do I need next then? Weapon shooting speed? Weapon damage? Make better gun? And if I've played my cards right, I should have what I need to craft pump jacks on me. I do. How many are in this field? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Killer. You're gonna need way more rails than this, though. That's fine. So you want to set up the station first anyway. Yeah, and you're gonna have enough too. Give me 2 train stops. Right, forgot. Biters here. No, not you. Oh, you spent all your bullets already. You put them all into your machines. Alright, I'll pull these up then. Alright, so you guys are holding the line. You have 4 worms. This is going to be a little... Well, I'm going to start with 3. Get these 4. Have these. And then, you know what? I'll take care of this last one for you. There. Turrets are safe. Sort of. Can you please stop that? Thank you. Can you please stop that? Thank you. Oh, you can't reach those. I can help with that. And then I'll leave these guys back here as a vanguard so they can shoot anything that spawns. Lovely. This nest also probably needs to go because this is going to generate pollution, and that nest also probably needs to go. This is a huge problem, actually. We need to get back to base. The southern part of all of my production is undefended, and my pollution cloud is about to reach those nests. So we need to escape immediately before something comes through and munches on all of the boxes that we have all of our product stored in. Really fortunate that we checked that. Actually, I guess I'd kill the radar array first. I'm not taking any chances. So I'll park it up here. I do want to leave space for a second row of labs, which would go here. So I'm just going to ghost them in. Actually, maybe even a third row of labs. Because I may really want to scale that up. And then we'll do turrets here, wall here. So this is where wall is going to go. And for now, I think you are going to loop all the way around my production facilities. Because I really want them defended. I think single wall is probably still fine, though. Wrong way. All of this can now get torn down. That's no longer necessary security. All of this can get torn down. And then check your turret gaps. God, it's so bright. So I should turn the pollution overlay off. You look like you overlap there pretty well. You look like you overlap there pretty well. Ammo production holding steady. Done. That's currently absorbing pollution, so I actually do need to extend the wall up. This pollution cloud is huge. We're going to have to do a lot of nest clearing next time we play. And this whole wall is going to be temporary. Did you know the pollution damages the environment? Yeah, it's damaging me. I'm taking damage from it in real life. We're on brick up here. Am I comfortable leaving this exposed? No, like there's no reason why you would. You're tempting fate. Complete the whole thing. Except I'm going to turn the wall here because I know that I'm going to need significantly more steam boilers. And yeah, it's capping my belt, but this is good enough production for now. Until we can actually commit to clearing those nests out, and then we can rip the wall out and we could advance it. Clear you. Put the turrets in. You need more bullets for that. Just take all of them. You're going to use all of them. You might as well take all of them. Doesn't quite have coverage, but I'm going to say it's good enough. 50, 50, 50. Alright, so we're not out of bullets. Well, not technically. We have these I can throw at it. Now we're out of bullets. But that's mostly all of the coverage that we needed. And we can chill for a little bit to let the ammo manufacturer catch up. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to plug the stations in, but I'm not actually going to... I'm going to set the pump jack up so I can unlock the refinery, but I'm not really going to start producing oil yet. I'm going to need 6 of you. I'm going to need 6 pumps, so we'll need 6 engine units. Come up here, give me my second locomotive. There is fine. This is going to be oil drop-off. Color is going to be pure black. Done. Then you go here, go here. Fuel you. You go here. You unload here, here, here. Into here, here. Via. I should bring pipes with me. Normals and undergrounds. Heading out. I will be like 5 minutes behind you, so you're not going to miss much. I will catch you around on Friday, if you're around for stream on Friday. Otherwise, I'll see you when I see you. Have a good weekend. Grab these 3. Grab 2 of those. 200 bullets. That's like kind of good enough to set up an outpost, but not really. Run you through like this, and then the refiner is going to be over this way, so I'm just going to run it over there. Like, oil is going to go out that way. And I guess I should power this as well. Okay, physical projectile damage is done. I mean, the choices really don't matter at this point. We can kind of do whatever we want. We'll go ride you out to the end of the line. You wait there. I want to lay these pump jacks in, but I'm not going to power them, and that's what's going to keep them from actually polluting. You're going to do a little something like that. Could actually rotate you. That's very unnecessary. Just run you like that. And then I need to connect these two, which I guess I could do like this. A little something like that and that. And that should be a connected oil field. And then where do I need to put the rail? And actually, like, you don't even need to be an underground. You can just go like this. And you can feed directly into 2 tanks. Like this. And then I think if you go here, it fits perfectly. Because I run these 6. It may be off by 1, but that's where the track can go. Yeah, it works out perfectly. Here, here, here. Don't even have power to connect it right now, but that's fine. This is going to be 111 oil pickup. In like 6 hours, you're going to see the beauty of naming the station to include the size of the train that is expected to stop there. You won't be able to appreciate the beauty of that foresight yet, but when we build interrupt schedules for automated train refueling, and we have 4 different sizes of trains, and we need refueling stations that can accommodate each size, then you'll understand. Oh, fine, make some more. Okay. You're both going to be path, and then I need 2 more path, I need 2 more rail, and I need 2 more path. Path is going to go here, path is going to go here. Path is going to go... How'd it work up here? I'll just copy it. Like that. There and there. So that is a like 95% completed oil refinery or oil mining post. It's not done because it doesn't actually produce oil yet, but it's pretty close. Add station, oil pickup, go here. Add station, add weight condition, full cargo, oil drop off, empty cargo. And the other thing I want to do with this place before I leave is circuit it. So attach you two. You're going to go... How do I set it up over here? They're on the back part of the pump. So like here, 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 and here. That's your basic grid. Like that, like this. We'll say enable when crude oil is greater than 50,000, because that's how much one of these cars can hold. And then I'm actually going to give it 2 more storage tanks, because right now these can only hold 50,000 oil in the first place. Which means I'm also going to need to connect you to the circuit network. And now, this station will only turn on when there's actually oil to get picked up. Otherwise, our trains are going to be burning a ton of fuel just running between stations, doing nothing. And then as long as we're here, we'll finish the rest of the wiring. Good. Good. A little awkward, but workable. And then what's the nearest thing I can plug you into? That radar array, probably. But I don't want to do that until I clear that biter nest out. So I'm actually going to save that for next time. I would have liked to have gotten like an oil refinery up and running today as a milestone, but it does not look like we're going to get there because there's still a bunch to do, and all of this junk needs to get cleaned out tomorrow or next time we play on Friday. So that's where we're going to leave it for now. I am going to head back to base to log off, and next time we play, we're going to do a ton of biter clearing, and we're going to set up our first refinery. We also might want to think about expanding our radar array to see if we can find any good natural choke points to set up walls in. Like, this might be a good spot to try and wall off. This... Nah, there's that isthmus there. That's not going to work. We're going to see if we can find some places to set up, like, some natural perimeter defenses. And we should probably also get piercing ammo going, because some of these biter nests are starting to get real big. So, if you want to know when that is going to be happening, there are 2 ways that you can go about doing that. You can either hop into Discord so that you know when I am going to be going live in the future, or you can hop on the VODs channel, which is going to show you games that I have played in the past. I will see you guys on Friday for World vs. World Reset, followed by more Factorio, but until then, have a great day, enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you next time.